Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how we can accept some user input in JavaScript. I'll demonstrate two ways, the easy way with a simple window prompt, and the difficult way with an HTML text box. Let's begin with the easy way. I'm going to create a variable named username, and the user will type in a name for themselves. Let username equals, and to create a window prompt, we type window.prompt parentheses, and within the parentheses, we can add a message. What's your name? After a user types in some user input, we will assign whatever they type into a variable. So I'm going to display this. console.log user name. What's your name? Type in your name, press OK, and this will display the value that you typed in. The difficult way, although it's more practical, is to use some HTML elements. Within our HTML file, let's create a prompt, a label. Enter your name. And then maybe I'll add a line break and an input box. Input. This is a self-closing tag. A line break. With my input tag, let's set the type equal to text. It's a text box. And I'll give this an ID of myText. Okay, so save, we have our label and a text box. Let's create a submit button. We'll need a pair of button tags. Type will be button, and the ID will be myButton. You can add some text to the button between the button tags, just write something. Submit. Okay, make sure to save your HTML document, then we'll head back to our JavaScript file. What I'm about to show you is a little advanced, but you can always just copy this and save it for the future. After clicking our submit button, whatever text is within our text box, we'll assign it to a variable. We'll type document.getElementById. Then type myButton. Follow this with dot on click, and we will set this equal to function parentheses, then a set of curly braces. At the top of my program, I'm going to declare my variable but not yet assign it. And within my function, the set of parentheses, I will take username and set this equal to document.getElementById parentheses, then within quotes, myText. That's the ID of the text box. Dot value. So when we click on this button, take whatever text is within our text box and assign it to username. Then afterwards, let's display whatever our username is within our console. Or if you want, we can change maybe this label. console.log username. Type in your first and last name, press submit, and this will display your name. Let's change this label, but I'm going to give this label a unique ID. ID equals myLabel. So save, go back to your JavaScript file. I'm going to edit the inner HTML of this label. Document.getElementById myLabel.innerHTML. Set this equal to username. Okay, so again, type in your first and last name, press submit, and this should change that label. Maybe I'll add hello plus username this time. Hello, bro code. So yeah, those are two different ways to accept user input. You can go the easy way with a simple window prompt, or you can take the difficult approach with an HTML text box, although it's more practical. But it's above our current level of understanding at this point in time. So yeah, those are two ways to accept user input in JavaScript. If this video helped you out, you can help me out by smashing that like button, leave a random comment down below, and subscribe if you'd like to become a fellow bro.